Good afternoon, my lovelies. How are you all doing? Welcome to Weird and Woo Woo. We're about to do the week ahead. I will be honest with you, I kind of started one and then it was just kind of like, I don't know, it felt a little weirdly vague, right? And I will give you some information that they were giving me. It's like somebody's about to start. I kept saying race and then they corrected me. Like they're going to go for a run, right? Meaning like the pace is going to pick up, but there's a sense of freedom with it. This sense of being unencumbered and just kind of like a lot of people will go for a run, not because of the reason why it's not a race is because there's no like finish line. There's not an end goal. Most people who run until they're done running. And it's about the feeling, the experience, the process, the adrenaline, what it gives to them. And so that's what they're seeking, not unless you are an athlete running a race, there's not about a particular pace or a particular whatever, time or goal. I mean, like finish line, you know what I mean? And so it's kind of like you're at the beginning, because I was getting a lot of like, you need to hydrate, you need to stretch, you need to blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, and I was like, that's all for like when you go to run, you know? And I said a race at the time, but they're like, no, just running in general. This is what you do. You prepare for it. So there's something where there's been some type of preparation so that when you get into this, it's like you can do it. And though, like, again, it's for the experience of it. It's for the run. It's the run that is the goal, not a end finish line, right? And so there was a whole lot of that coming through, and I'm not really sure. There's a lot of like little things that seemed kind of like sporadic, and it was just like something stuck with the energy. And so I did a little bit of clearing, so you're aware. Let's see here. We're starting with Azathoth. Oh, it's a week ahead reading. Did I say that? Gosh, I don't even know. But it is the week ahead reading. So let me go ahead and give you my spiel while I shuffle. Friendly reminder, you are a sovereign being of your life. And that means you get to determine if, how, when, where, why any of these messages might apply. So whatever you do, I implore that you don't Cinderella this shit to make it fit, okay? I am seeking specificity within this reading from Spirit. 10 of Pentacles in the Empress. Jeez, if we could ever fucking start something on that good of a note, bitch, hello. Yes, please. Oh my God. Hell yeah. 10 of Pentacles. Something is this has something to do with, it has staying power. Something has staying power. It's like the level to which something's going to grow is immense. The Empress, something being birthed, something very abundant, something that will flourish, something that's flourishing. I'm hearing the song Psycho Circus. Let me get the lyrics for that. Okay. Psycho Circus, is that what I think it's what it's called? Psycho Circus. Hello, here I am. Here we are. We are one. I've been waiting for this night to come. Get up. Now it's time for me to take my place. The makeup running down my face. We're exiled from the human race. Ooh. You're in the Psycho Circus. I say welcome to the show. I've been waiting here to be your guide, so come. Reveal the secrets that you keep inside. No one leaves until the night is done. The amplifier starts to hum. The carnival has just begun. You're in the psycho circus, and I say welcome to the show. I've been waiting here to be your guide. Reveal the secrets that you keep inside. No one leaves until the night is done. And it just keeps repeating. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Welcome to the show. There's another one, though. I feel like that one was by Kiss. Hold on, give me just a second. They brought me to that one for a reason. Okay, so by Diggy Graves. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Like, okay, so I think both of these have something. Welcome to the late night circus where you could be a freak on purpose. You know me. Do you like what you see? Uh-oh. Lord of mercy. Welcome to the late night circus. I'm swing dancing with my demons because they are the reason. I've been living this nightmare with no trouble sleeping. And I never trust nobody because they end up leaving. So I stay up late nights, you know. Huh. Wow, this is... What am I fucking reading? And the rickety riff rafters, tiptoeing in bloody boots, cleaning up these tracks with Logic, Bleach, and Reaper 2. Like a killer to the beat, I use Pro's tools. Mix it up and take a picture, lock it up and bounce too. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, never mind. Okay. In both of those, it's like dancing with your demons. There's this no holds bar, being who you are. I feel like an emergence. Like no, like there's not a tailoring it. Gosh, it's like dancing with my demons, and I feel like there was like dancing with the devil. What was the okay, we're just doing this, guys, okay? Get over it. Let's go back to the lyrics for the other one. This is waiting for this night to come. Now it's time for me to take my place. God, this just feels like crawling up on your throne. Like slithering up on your throne. Like this is just all encompassing everything that you are. Like a show's about to happen. In both situations, it's like, are you ready? Are you ready to see this? You ready to see the full, all that I am? There's some level of like, not attempting to match expectations of the human race. It's as if it's like you are whole, demons and all. Every little less bit of you. This is so giving Queen of Wands energy. Like I'm on my motherfucking throne. Although it's Empress energy, so... Oof. Something's about to emerge. It's like... And it has long-standing power. And will produce a lot. There will be a lot of good works that come from this. Welcome to the show. Okay. Where you get to, where you show your freak side on purpose. Like, fuck this shit. This is me. No holds bar. Okay. That was for a reason. I'm glad I went down that rabbit hole. I'm sure we weaned out those. Oh, bitch. Okay. Some shit's about to happen. It's about to happen. Something's about to show up in your tangible world. Something's about to be on full display. Well, you're about to start this. It's like, I want to say that, all right, let's start the shit show, but they keep wanting me to bring it like, let's the freak show, this is owning it, whatever it is, you own that shit, and you're like, are you ready? Like, there's no holding back in this. I keep coming back to the Ten of Pentacles being like, from this point, the remainder of my life. Like, because the longevity of the Ten of Pentacles, it has such staying power. It's like till the end, to the 10. When it all starts over again. It's like from this point till the day that I die, to the day that I no longer exist in this tangible world. This is how it's going to be. Like, this is being birthed into my reality. And it's bringing about, I'm just a new start. Making some shit happen. You're embarking again. Only well-educated with good discernment. I feel like saying, like, and not everybody gets to have access to your energy. It's like I don't even know if I want to say a do-over. It feels like a life that's been split in two. Life that you've lived in a particular way up to this point, and then a rebirth of you. It feels as if somebody has let themselves be themselves before, and something happened and you reclused again, and it's like, this time I'm emerging, and it's no holds bar. Like, this time there is no going back into my shell. There's no going back into my hole. Like, this time I am, like, things will come into fruition within your life that will have staying power. Like, you are you, and it's not going away. Something happens. Let's find out about, let's use the Star and Tarot to get clarity on these. Tell me about I guess I could push it down just a little bit, you know. I feel like these are going hand in hand. I feel like this King of Cups is the Magician. This very well may be somebody else and not you. Page of Pentacles, Lovers. Yep, it's not you. Four of Pentacles. You've held back. But this is the holding back energy, the miser energy, the pulling back, stubborn, unwilling to move forward. Page of Pentacles. Until something shows up. See, here's the thing. She's very pregnant, much like the Empress. Something is birthed into, something is going to be birthed. Something is going to come forth into your reality. Very well might be a connection. I want to say, I feel like this King of Cups is has the Midas touch. If you're the Empress, this motherfucker here, it's kind of like, it gives the energy of, I feel like, okay, first off, there's no stopping you right now. There's no stopping. There's this reemergence of you is like, it's here to fucking stay, and there's no stopping me. So there's this energy of like, I won't ever be derailed again. I won't ever be sidelined again. I won't ever go back into my shell again, period. And this motherfucker shows up. The magician the Magus makes, I feel like things bend to his will almost a little bit. Like he has really good control over the energies. He wields things so well. Like they just said miracle worker. He's a miracle worker. Like he can make shit happen. Like he is the magician, but he's also the King of Cups. This very abundant, connected, spiritually and intuition wise, he has this deep well of emotion that not everybody gets to see, nor does he pour his cup onto just anybody. He doesn't just let his cup pour out and anybody who comes to take the extras. Like he literally just, he's selective about what gardens he waters. Okay. I'm getting Kundalini energy. Eroticism, I don't know. Okay. These are these are like the two beasts. There's a side of you that wants to devour things, and it has like this insatiable appetite that may have gotten you in trouble before. But they're acting as if you may think it's because you allowed that, you had that. It gives Knight of Wands energy, like, I want, you know, and it's like you go for it, kind of feeling like you just want to, but they're like, it's, you think by doing that, that's where you've encountered difficulties before. But it's actually where it's when you've encountered more difficulty in stopping that. So if you ever felt like Spirit was encouraging you to do things that then didn't work out for you, it's because Spirit was like, you need to follow that very primal, instinctual, carnal, life force giving energy, because worse happens when you don't. And that may be where you've come from, is a time when you cut it off. And they're like, oh, it got so bad, is what they're saying. It got so bad. And so if you think that some of the things that you encountered, you're like, why did I follow that? Why did I? Because this feels like, again, you cut off your life first. And the idea wasn't so much to cut it off, but was to befriend it. Like when you have that insatiable appetite, what is it telling you? Talk to it. Feel it. Allow it to show you what it's trying to show you, versus cutting it off or Knight of Wandsing the bitch and like doing too much at once, right? And this could be in regards to love or anything that you felt like was meant for you, something that was meant to come in, that you had a contract with, or that you had, like, that was supposed to be in alignment with you. You know what I mean? The other side is this this motherfucker, this beast in your head or within you that would decimate anything, could tear it down before it ever got to see the light of day. You had to befriend both of those. You befriended both of those instead of, it's like when you would try to tear that aspect down of you, it would make it stronger, is what I want to say. You are in a very good place, a very powerful place for this new beginning. And I think that is what it lends itself to. It's like, there's no, you didn't put this away. It's kind of like they're giving me, oh, fuck, what is the name of that? By all means, it wasn't necessarily the best, okay? But there was those guys that had this circus in Nevada, Las Vegas, and like, not Barnum and Bailey, but it was like the two dudes, and they had a lion. They did all kinds of work with. And it was like, just when you think you're in control, like you have to listen to those. You have to work with the energies. You can't hide that aspect of you. You can't, because when you do, worse things fucking happen. So it's almost like when I say you pulled in these inner demons, you're dancing with the devil. It's like there's those aspects that would be shamed. You are a part of your power. And so they are, you're about to walk out in the rest of your life with those bitches on full display, is what I want to say. You are holding back though. There is a fear, but there's something that is being birthed into your reality right now. What is the Page of Pentacles? Explain this. Like, you see all these 6 eggs, and then something's already sprouting. Something has already begun to sprout. But, like, there's so many new beginnings to be had. You're returning home to the self. Yeah. Oh, the power. Jeez. King of Wands. Judgment. Oof. She looks like she's a part of a circus, could I just say. So there's something that it's like, you're coming home to yourself. Page of Pentacles, something new begins in your life. The page is bringing in the Ace of Pentacles, okay? The page is giving birth to something. It is... It's reminding me of like the person who loves your crazy. I'm not calling anybody crazy, but it's like the aspect of yourself that you have fought that has made you feel like you were going crazy. King of Wands. He directs his passion, his power, his life force. He's focused, determined. There's not that is one motherfucker. I'd rather cross the King of Swords than the King of Wands. It's like controlled chaos, controlled power. It's directed. There's no stopping him in his creation. How does he pertain to you? Like, I almost want to be like, that's you. But then there's a part of me like, that's also the King of Cups. That's the type of energy that makes the King of Cups a magician. You know, they just gave me like, some people think that they're like, when they're in the spiritual community, they're like, oh, I'm so crazy. Not many people can handle that. That's also like when you're, whatever your crazy is, you walk with it on full display. And it's like, I feel like the Spirit is saying, we're so ready for the show. Spirit's been waiting for you to show up like this. So that it's like, that's where it's like, I've been waiting for you to come so I can show you around kind of thing, energy from that song. It's like, I've been waiting for this. Spirit's been waiting to show you. And it's literally, because the Lovers is also about a choice. You had to choose letting something come into your life. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. Okay. Oh, it's about a person, all right. Alrighty. Oh, well, there's the Queen of Wands for the King of Wands. This only comes in because you're really in your power. You're really, oh. If anybody was over the circus, it would be the Queen of Wands. I'm just going to tell you that much. You can't tell that bitch nothing. You can't knock her confidence. You can't pull her off her throne. She's in love with herself. In love. In lust with herself. She can turn herself on in every way that you can think of that terminology. I feel as if there's something about being in this energy. You know, you may have been going through a time of learning to love yourself, and a lot of people will immediately go to, oh, that means I have to be okay with the way that this is happening, or the way that looks, or whatever, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, to truly love oneself, you got to quit saying, I want to lose weight, and just be okay with where you're, no, the fuck that does not fucking mean it. Quit this shit. I swear to God. It's like, you can utterly love yourself and be like, damn, I'm a bit tubby, I want to lose some weight. You can fucking say that shit. You can want it. And you can be like, I don't like this weight on me. Because if it doesn't reflect who you know you truly are inside, then it's okay for that shit. It doesn't mean you don't love yourself. To me, when people do that, that's their own projection. That's their shit they're projecting onto you. Because that's how they would feel. Like them not loving themselves is them criticizing how they look. Because they really don't like them. Like there's something there. Quit taking on what people say to you, okay? This was something else. This was accepting you're crazy. This was accepting the parts of you that you would act as, like, you would label as your demons, the things you battled with, the things you question, the thing that's usually your genius. Your talent and your genius is the thing that you battle with frequently in life. And it is like this acceptance, this change of perspective, this seeing something differently about yourself is pulling in the Emperor. And it feels as if the Emperor walks into your life. Like, they show up tangibly. Like, there are some real world things developing and happening right now. Brand new beginnings. What are the brand new beginnings? Let's talk about that. What is obviously an Emperor. Oh, good God. Do we have to do a book? We're not going to do a book. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. A completely, utterly new experience. We got the typewriter, which is like your story being written, but also a reprogramming happening deep within you. We have the peace pipe. We have a clearing and cleansing of energy and ancestral trauma. We are giving up the need for control here. Embracing the chaos, not looking for an end goal, but there's just this big presence of the journey in and of itself. It's like you're meant to experience your power. And the world talks about, I remember I said it's like going through the whole thing again, 0, 1. It was like you started over again, but wizened. I said that earlier with discernment. That's what this is. The world, it's like you're going into something. It's a second chapter of your life. It's a second life within a lifetime. Only you're the Queen of Wands. You're an Empress. You can birth whatever the fuck you want into this world. You will only choose that which is like it's a whole different life when you love every aspect of yourself, even you're crazy. It's like the world becomes your oyster then. Everything becomes within reach, within grasp. Okay. And it's not, there's nothing to wrap up. There's nothing left to wrap up. I said, you want your cake and eat it too. You're going to get your cake and eat it too. 3 of Wands. Your level of readiness and openness, that's where that prepared for the run. It's like you're ready for this freedom. The world is, that's worldly freedom. It is, the world is my oyster. There's nothing holding me back. Everything is at my fingertips. Everything is within my grasp. And things come in. King of Pentacles. He's anchored yet holds all like he's also, it's like he's tied into the practical. He knows how to bring the King, the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, King of Cups, and Emperor are all the Magician. All the same fucker. 8 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. You're leaving that old world behind for your wish fulfillment. Where you battled the aspects of yourself, where you battled these things, you work with them now. You employ them. You let them work for you. And that's where you get, like, 9 of Pentacles is also about that worldly freedom. You let those things work in your favor. You realize how they can work in your favor. There's this idea of calling something in. We have the scroll that's something. Ten of Swords. You are permanently and irrevocably separating from your past life. It is no longer who you are. You've stepped into your own, into your power. You were leaving that behind. Tell me about, I want to put this up. I want to know about the Magician and the King of Cups. The Magician and the King of Cups. Magician and the King of Cups. This motherfucker keeps showing up. And we'll ask exactly how. Every fuck. Are you serious? Are you serious? King of Pentacles, King of Cups, King of Swords. Jesus Christ, the Emperor. And the King of Wands. We have the King of Wands out here too. This motherfucker is everything. We have the king. We have every king. We have every king. He is, this fucker is a true emperor. Oof. Woof. Like, woof. Tell me about the Magician and the King of Cups. Why is this coming after the new beginning? Why is this coming with the, is this what comes in? Somebody's calling in an emperor. Two of Wands. I always say Two of Wands represents the action that you take towards a desire. King of Swords is one who makes decisions that entail action. A true decision, more if it's just a thought, it's more of a page, or you know. The King is decisive, direct, knowing, sees everything clearly, and acts accordingly. You holding you on full display with your crazy and all, making it work for you, makes you very irresistible, very attractive. This King does not like somebody who is afraid of who they are, who doesn't like certain aspects of themselves and tries to hide it. He's looking for somebody to be a ringleader with him. Like he is a ringleader of his own psycho circus. And there's something about you coming together with somebody, the longevity of this, coming together is like leaving a legacy. It's giving me, oh, in Batman, the Joker and Harley Quinn. Oof. Yes. He sees you for exactly who you are. And it pulls him in. That's where the Knight of Pentacles, where the frequency just draws somebody in. I put it back, but you know, like draws. It's like, he's been waiting. The Knight of Pentacles is over here because like he was stationary. He's not going to go into he's not a savior. He's not your savior. You saved your motherfucking self. He wants to see who rises from the ashes. He wants to see that's who he's been waiting for. Someone to match his motherfucking energy. To match his crazy. And again, crazy is whatever you deem it to be. The thing that you've battled, your demon. And that term is very subjective, right? Someone who is whole and unto themselves. You're about to be wanted. Very much so. I want you to think of how much the Joker, how, like, in the movies, right? Like, he was just, like, anything. Like, he would do anything for her. And as much as I know in the beginning he tried to deny it, but it was irresistible. Finding somebody to match. This is love. It's like someone wanting to sit on the throne with them. It's like watching someone, like he wanted someone that would rise from the shit. Wanted his empress, which is you. You've come into that motherfucking energy. You are the empress. This is, you know, because we can be you can be a high priestess and still be working your way through to becoming whole within yourself. Because the empress represents the aspect of you that's here in this world. So this motherfucker is already an emperor. Already a fucking emperor. And it's almost like when we talk about the world and the Three of Wands, like your ship's coming in, they're coming in for him too. He's been waiting. In every picture, he's waiting. There's been someone waiting for you to emerge. Gender doesn't matter, guys, okay? Gender doesn't matter. You can place yourself into these energies. Tell me more about the Magician and the King of Cups, please. And then we'll find out how this pertains to this week specifically. Oh, you know I'm gonna do it, motherfuckers. You know I'm gonna do it. Oh, couldn't get any better. Oh. Okay, the alien describes this entire fucking read. Can I just say, and y'all know that I always, well, people who are always around know that I always read. This is the one card that I read all the time. I need to memorize it. In case you wanted to know, Starman Tarot is by David DeAngelis and his wife Esther DeAngelis. He was the artist for David Bowie. Jeez. This would be like, oh God, Bowie and his wife. Like this is oh, the palpableness. Okay, where am I at? That's wow. I don't know why I'm getting, I feel like maybe before you attempted to tame these aspects rather than integrate these aspects. And that was leading you to maybe a different connection. But this is a brighter one. This is like a star that burns bright. This would be the power couple. This would be the, you would not have been 100% yourself. And sometimes we live in existences where we reach the highest level we can within our experience, but it's not necessarily most reflective of who we are. And you are coming home. Is what it feels like. You're coming home. Okay, I'm going to read it. Alien. In a world where distance or remoteness enables and creates space for imaginary lives, snapshots of the good life, all glowing smiles, it can be easy to feel estranged, different, and not a part of the gang. We simply don't belong. This alien, though, is here to lead you back home to yourself. The alien, the outsider, the rebel, the stranger, the one you have feared yet also secretly desired, is here to remind you that you are perfect as you are beneath the mask of cruel imperfection. He represents your own hidden or lost wonder and miraculous powers, the parts of you that have become alien to you, and the difficulties of life, the learning, the rules, and consequences of family, school, work, and relationships. Parts of ourselves must remain hidden, suppressed, denied. Parts of the whole remain hidden and unknown. The alien signals your urge for freedom. Bitch! Naked, untainted, there are no masks. There is no great cover-up. He catalyzes self-discovery and ignites the drive to question, challenge, and dissolve the walls that box us in. There is a remembering, the semblance of something more astonishing, more beautiful, and utterly miraculous surfacing. The rekindling of dreams, new possibilities, new worlds. He invites you to weave your earthly wisdom into new forms and expressions that have never existed before. He lifts you way above what you thought was possible, way beyond what you thought was you, lifting you out of your personality and its defenses and placing you back into yourself whole and complete. The alien who carries spectacular visions and wonders must always seek a way home to the stars, the light from afar, being in this world but not of it, reminding you that you are always, no matter what, on a journey back home to the light. This motherfucker is going to feel like home to you. He's going to protect the light within you. He as in a very loosely proverbial he, right? Oh, shit. Sorry. Five of Swords, Three of Swords. You've been fighting this and you have felt so alone. And you're not fighting yourself anymore. You're not fighting those aspects of you anymore. Look at that. We started with the King of Swords. This is what kept you away from yourself, fighting yourself, confused and alone, not acknowledging the truth of anything, being in your mind, fighting a battle in your mind this entire time. And that, you get to put that down. You get to experience peace. You become the fucking Empress, bitch. I swear to God. Where we started, we end. You're an Empress now. You found a way home to yourself, and this motherfucker gets to come in. It's like you hear sometimes the healer or the spiritualist or the whoever will always need a protector. And we get wrapped up in worldly meanings of what that means. And like, I'm independent and I can do. A protector is somebody who helps create safety for you to be exactly who you are, for you to walk exactly your destined path. That's what they mean by a protector. Someone to assist you. Because there's only so much that the watching eyes, the protective spirits can do. There's only so much. Sometimes a foot soldier needs to be sent in. This is where this person, you very well may have a very etheric, spiritual, whatever type of like soul contract connection with, but they're meant to be present in your life to help you fully be who you are supposed to be, to give you the safe space to always accept. It's as if it's like your throne has been waiting for you right next to this individual. They will make sure that you get to rule your life the way you choose. Okay, how does this pertain to this week is the question. We're going to start with Kipper. How does this pertain to this week and specifically? I think you become more visible, for one. They're bringing me to the Queen of Wands. She's the aspect of the self that is very visible to people. It's like, are you ready for the show? Spirit is just like, are you ready? Are you ready for the show? I feel like you are. You are ready. Life is about to get very, very weird in a very, very good way. Really soon. This is a timing card. Like, it's in the room with us, is what it's saying. Family rooms, tight and closed spaces, things that are right next to you, right upon you. It's exceptionally close. Give me just a second. I'm gonna pull a Norman. I'm getting something, but I want to clarify to make sure that I'm getting it correctly. Message of concern is kind of like information that may not be exactly what you thought. You have concerns about a change. You're going to be getting messages about that. What? Okay, let's you may still have difficulties or something that's plaguing you in your immediate environment. One. Because when we talk about things really close by, nearby, almost upon us, it's like this is like in message of concern. It's like something I'd rather not have, something I'm not really happy about. And there's something about this week where that concern, because this is about the thing that's burdening your situation. Like this is within your space. This is like something that's right there, present with you. So it's current. There's a current situation or current, sometimes message concern can be like things that you'd rather not be true, things that you don't really like. It can be delays. There could be like a burden that's currently upon you that's creating some kind of lag, a concern, and you're going to be getting information that this concern is about to change. And it's a permanent change because this particular vehicle is being loaded up with all the house stuff. It's like a permanent change. Oh, sorry, they want me to pull from the other deck. Okay, and what does... I'm going to put this back because I want to, obviously that's connections, contracts, agreements, things like that. So this does feel like it's a new life contract. You know, like when people say you come into this world with a certain kind of contract or you create contracts and this is a new kind of contract. It's like you are saying yes to something. But I want to get, what is within the message? You're going to hear about this change that's surrounding your concern. Adjudication is really about like decisions. Sorry, I had to throw the book down. Decisions or something that has a level of like authority, finality. There's a gift. On the bottom of the contract. All right, we're going to do that. And we are going to clarify. Tell me about what's within this message that's going to bring about change to this concern. It's like delays or, okay. Yes, tell me about adjudication first and foremost. But, oh shit, son of a biscuit eater. Okay, it is an authority. Some sense of authority. It's going to be like government institutions, other institutions, organizations, something that has the ability to say yes or no, approval or deny. The gift is something very beneficial, helpful. About wealthy man. It's got a spotlight on the wealthy man, a spotlight on the... It's somebody that has... Because, you know, the moon really talks about shining a light on somebody. So that's like, if you were like, I want more attention, I want more whatever... It's the idea of like, that's the fame card in this particular deck, the Norman. Person in authority saying yes, extending something to you. I have to say it, somebody very want to get picked or chosen for something. That brings about a lot of change. But it does require commitment and potentially a contract. Okay. A person of influence may be coming into your life. This would be the Emperor. The wealthy man is going to be the Emperor. This could be the sense of authority is spirit, like spiritual court, awarding something to you. I hate when things sound like that, though. It's the cheesiest fucking bullshit ever. I'm not a very cheesy person. No offense to cheesy people, but you know. I still don't understand how, like, the message. Let's get back to the message. Okay, so that's how it comes in. Like something where it feels like, again, something's upon you. Something has delayed things. Something's coming in quick. You've had delays. There's something that comes in to address this concern, your concern of delays, or this burden. It brings about a major change. And I've had this similarly, and that's why I'm asking for some very specific details, because the amount of ways this could play out. Somebody's getting a lot of attention. We've had the man with a heart come out multiple times. That's the Emperor. You catch the attention of somebody. You're getting the attention of someone. I just felt my heart go. This is a very abundant new beginning. The stork is all about new beginnings. And he's a bringer of babies. This is like, where does this attention come from? Okay, they said pull the other one. Where's this attention? Where's the star? Like the attention? What? How does this appear out of fucking nowhere? Like, come on now. So this is really, like, my fucking God. Seriously, Jesus. Oh, okay. Okay, you're catching the attention of somebody this week. Oh, I just literally clasped both of my hands around my neck. Like, you know, like when you're trying to put your hands around your neck towards the back. But, like, I had, yeah, I wish y'all could see. Because then when I did that, I literally felt... like, you know, like the Joker would with how, like when in those dark romance novels where they grab you by the neck kind of thing, and that was a little like that flashed in my head. I was not trying to grab my own neck for that reason. I was just like, oh man, this person has some level of influence, some level of this is a very attractive person. They may garner a lot of attention. Dude, there's a million of ways, right? Like this could be somebody in a high level position within their work. And so, you know, this could be somebody that owns a business and they get a lot of attention for it. This could be somebody, well, well established within the community or another community. This could be somebody who it's like, this could even be somebody where like there's no way Joe Schmo would ever see me because of, you know, their profile is too high up or whatever. This motherfucker does. This fucker, and he sees you. He sees you. Oh God. This has been on delay, I feel like, for too long. Yeah, because he's been waiting for too long. Like, there's something about your crazy matches his crazy. It's very delicious. Can I just say? Like, the energy's delicious. This is definitely a new beginning. Okay. And what is specified within this? You might actually connect. There may be communication between the two of you. It's like, it's a type of communication that just changes shit. Like, it just changes shit. What's within this communication? Okay, so this motherfucker been thinking about it. I can't help it. They do not. You've been working really hard. They see you. There's toil and labor is about doing the things you day-to-day activities, the monotony, like the things you got to do. Sometimes the things you do even if you don't want to because you just have to get by, right? It's all of those types of things, and he sees that. This motherfucker sees that, doesn't like that. Really? I feel like I'm in the middle of one of those dark romance novels now, for real. This is a little bit like it's like that's what they want to change. Maybe they even acknowledge or recognize the burden. Maybe they're finding they're trying to find a way to communicate with you. Like, hey, can I, you know, maybe get you like it's like could you potentially do that for me? Like, I don't know. Like, there's just like asking you for something mundane or reaching out. Like, they're plotting on how to approach you. And I feel like the approach is through toil and labor. Like, tell me about the toil and labor. Is this like somebody wanting to say, hey, could I get you to do this for me? I'll pay you if you do this. Or is it like, hey, do you need help with that? Like, that seems like a lot for you. He's fucking planning. This motherfucker it's been on their mind. They're trying to come up with a way to make it seem so nonchalant, just like, you know, not make a big deal of it. Like, how do I just pop, like, how do you do that? How do you do that? How does the CEO just kind of like approach, you know, the maid? This sounds so fantastical. But it is kind of like that, like the thing, like I'm using that as low hanging fruit. This person is like, maybe they want to know how they can help. Like, let me help you. Because they are the magician. That motherfucker can make shit happen. Let me help you. Seriously? If you get an offer of help from somebody, you're like, what the fuck? You need to perk up and pay attention is what I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna say that. Oh. In the sense of time sensitive, don't miss the opportunity. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, I'm gonna whip out the other one. You can tell me what you mean. Well, obviously it's time sensitive. It's this week. Oh shit. Connecting, getting together. Explain yourself, Spirit. I can feel the energy. Why does this bitch keep coming out is my question. Okay. So, so they see you for who you are despite any difficulties you might be facing right now. So if you feel like you all are not equally yoked, he's the wealthy man and you're the main female, gender doesn't fucking matter, that you're kind of like, I'm not in the exact same place, that they see you exactly as you are. What makes them want to reach out is my question. Okay. What spawns this? What spawns the reaching out? What, this motherfucker, you're on somebody's radar. You just get on somebody's radar. And I feel like they just want to make a change. Like, this is not a knight. Remember I said earlier, I was like, he's not a knight in shining armor. He's not going to come rescue you. He sees you at a place where you have emerged from your shit. And now he walks in. Like, he wasn't going to rescue you from yourself when you was in the muck. But if it's day-to-day bullshit in life, you know, once you've emerged, the phoenix, the empress, ready, like, then he's like, I'll come in. But I can't say that, I don't know if this fucker has been watching you or is aware of you or whatever. Or if maybe the fact that you've emerged as an empress, like, maybe he didn't see you before that, you know what I mean? But, like, the only reason he notices you now and your struggle is because you were an empress energy. Fucking please tell me what the fuck. Bitch, again, like, you are struggling. But I feel like this is things external to you. I think that's what it is. Okay, what is... Okay, come on now. How? I see great fortune trying to come out. The fuck you mean? That's what this is. Like, get more specific. Let's make this real okay. Let's make this real, okay? Let's make this real. What do you mean? What do you mean, Spirit? What do you mean? Like we don't want, I mean, maybe it's a fairy tale. Maybe it's Disney prince and princess bullshit. But come on, let's get really real. Because now I'm getting swept up in this and I'm like, because this is tangible. This is tangible shit. Oh. I feel like there's an end to some kind of struggle and a desire to help somebody realize their dream. The courthouse card is the back and forth, like the pros and cons, the how to, the negotiating, the compromise, the contracts. There's a fucking contract. There's a coming together a little bit. I will throw it out there for somebody. It's almost like they don't want me to say this because somebody's going to think that, oh, that's what it, like, the energy of this motherfucker may be helping you before you meet him. Because this is the idea of making something a reality. I will say you have to agree to this, to his help. So I would suggest maybe if you feel a new presence around you, accepting that. And like they're behaving like you know everything that would be in this new contract. If this is like a spiritual contract, you know, like a life contract, a new agreement, a new trajectory, which really hinges on you just being on full display. You being you. There's this partnership energy. There's this helpful energy, this coming together. Clarify the courthouse and courtship. this may be before, because false person is like, is this real or is this not? Is this really going to happen? Is there any hidden anything about it? Like, am I seeing things for what they really are? So it can be like a question of that. Like, are there any hidden agendas? Is there any kind of things that I'm not aware of? It's something very brand new. It's a new way to, it's fortuitous. They just said fortuitous. Jesus, I swear. Some days. Fortuitous. Okay, so we're going to put these up. So this motherfucker, there's some information coming through from them. Like, the fact that they won't bring out, like, it's a job. It's weird. It's weird. I'm like, this person may just, he can make things happen. I just feel like saying he can make shit happen. It's almost like the connection in and of itself. You have to agree to that contract, this connection. And then he can come in and, he's not rescue. Like, when I tell you this motherfucker would not rescue, he's a king of cups. He is so very specific about where, he didn't even let his dribbles from his cup drop anywhere he didn't want it to drop. Like, that's how, like, he don't just. So if he approaches, if you agree to this motherfucker is going to come in. I'm telling you, this motherfucker will come in. He could show up with it, but see, I keep wanting to give the opportunity for it may show up etherically first, but there will be a tangible presence. There will be a tangible coming forward. They want me to pull. They're like, don't make assumptions. Because I was, we know what you're expecting, like, it to be like some kind of a job. Confirmation. You're expecting, you're in your mind now thinking, oh, somebody's going to offer me something. I don't think that's what, oh, bitch, that's not what it is. Oh, bitch. Whatever this motherfucker is going to do, he's going to make sure that you are taken care of. Really? Oh. It's not what he offers. It's being connected to him that makes things easier because he can make things happen. Maybe I should ask what that's all about. Expectation is you're waiting for some kind of job. Oh, bitch. You're waiting for some kind of like miraculous job or something like that. And that's going to take care of your poverty or the things that are missing. And there's somebody coming in to ensure you get to walk your destined path. And if you want to get out of this, and to get in, privileged lady is the, you can expect, you might be able to expect, you might meet them through their work. I'll tell you that much. You might meet them through their work. Potentially. But this person sees you. I almost feel like, can I just say, oh no, guys, I don't know. Like, this person is going to be so much better off than you. That sounds so bad. Expect not having to work. Like, you don't have to work. I don't know what world they exist within, what realm, industry, whatever has put them into this kind of a position. And this isn't, I mean, I ain't talking like billionaires. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes we think billionaire, and I'm like, what's not even that? But his empire is already set up. He's already an emperor. And he doesn't want to share that with just anybody. It's like somebody who really wants to come in and give you the ultimate type of freedom where it's like, it's truly a choice if you work. It's truly a choice if you do this. It's a truly choice if you do that. It's like, there's such a level of security. You are the privileged lady. You will have no worries. And I feel like, but it's like you're expecting a job to get you out of this lack state. And there's a person. There's a person. This person really, and something about them being in the position that they are in, and their life already being set up the way that they are, and having a grip like they do, creates a sense of safety. I mean, because obviously, Emperor, you've mastered being the other kings, right? Like, so this is not emotionally immature. This is not a you may feel like you two are not equally yoked within the tangible world, but this is very much so. Man, I just feel like you've been thinking, God damn. Yes, it's this relationship, this commitment, this contract, this connection that is going to be elevating the situation. They are meant to be a protector of sorts of you. And again, I don't mean to be playing into the trope of like, the trad wife or the person that's like, I can do whatever I want because my partner like, it's not really so much, again, their level of, this is the official person, this person, what they do, they're the one for one, that's it. They're the one that is equally match yoked to you, meant for you. Although I feel like saying there's been a couple that could have been, but you kept elevating. And you've risen to the level where he is the match for you. And I keep saying he because it's just because it's an emperor, wealthy man. Gender is not really this. You've reached the place of being equally yoked to this individual. And I know that I feel like you've been looking for a particular job as that will bring in the abundance. And there's something about being connected to this person, because it's like, once you're safe, you can walk your destined path. If you feel like you've been hindered from, it's as if they wanted to send in a footman. They wanted to send in, it wasn't enough to have the brotherhood watching you and protecting you by moving. Like, they needed somebody in your life. And for you, it's a partner. It's a soul contract. It's a soul connection. But you have to say yes to this. You have to sign the contract. Sign. Okay. It's not as if, it's like you have to say yes to it. Basically, you have to agree. It's an agreement. Well then. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna leave it at that. I feel like this initiates this week, whether it's you agreeing to this and so that spirit can bring it in. But I'm going to be honest with you, this is very, 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 very close energy. Like, I feel like it's something that happens so rapidly, so quickly. Like, I am not feeling this out 3 months, 4 months. I'm like within a month, you start to see something. I mean, this high honors is someone seeing your worth, elevating you, and treating you as the queen that you are, as the empress that you are. They're the one. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope everybody has a fantastic, wonderful day, and I will see you guys later this week.